So, hi, this is a tip number one, that is, manage your stereotypes and understand it. So, you may be wondering, why am I talking about stereotypes when it is about marriage or commitment or relationships? Because I want to highlight this important point that we have some baseline stereotypes in our own systems. And when we get married, or before we get married, or after we get married, these thoughts consciously and subconsciously influence the choices we make in our relationship. Not just about the choices that we make in the relationship, but most of the times they also influence the kind of partner we are trying to choose for ourselves. It's very, very important, if you want a healthy, if you want a happy relationship, to get rid of a lot of stereotypes that we have about marriage. If I have to illustrate and give you an example, I would say most of us have gender bias stereotypes about marriage. That in marriage, marriage is a trap is one of the most common, what you call as stereotype that you see that young men have, and they actually perceive marriage as a trap. And there are a lot of jokes around it. There's a lot of funny, and people think that it's very humorous to talk about it, and just before getting into a relationship. And once you get into a relationship and when you hit the first, you can say the roadblock, the first thing that comes to your mind is the stereotype that, yes, marriage is a trap. I don't know, why did I get married, or why did I commit to this person? So your stereotypes actually influence the kind of choices that you are going to make and the kind of emotional health that you will define for your marriage. So it's very important to understand your underlying stereotypes. More examples of stereotypes would be that women need to take care of the home, and men are supposed to take care of whatever is there outside. So there's no concept of equal partnership here, and that's again one of the stereotypes. The other stereotype is I'm so much in love with this man, and I'm sure it's going to be happily ever after. So nothing works on stereotypes. If you're going to have fixed beliefs, there are going to be a lot of issues that your relationship will go through. So it's very important, no matter if your marriage is like 2 years old, 10 years old, 20 years old, it's never too late to sit and design your own formula, design your own chemistry, design what works best for you. Because I think marriage is one relationship, or when you commit to your partner, it gives you a lot of scope to design, invent, reinvent, and kind of experiment and customize things for yourself, your own flavor. It's like saying, okay, I'm having a pizza, but I'm going to choose the topping, I'm going to choose the sauces, and that's how both of you can work together. So most marriages, in my 20 years of experience, I have observed, including mine, I'm saying, they do get heavily influenced by the stereotypes we have. And these stereotypes turn into biases in the long run. And simple things like, these days my husband doesn't look at me or doesn't talk to me much. I'm sure he's involved somewhere else, because somewhere you must have heard, you must have read, and you carry this stereotype with you that, okay, when partners are not interested in their wives, they don't give them an eye contact. So there is no valid base for it, and it's a huge oversimplification of whatever problems you're seeing around yourself. So my first tip, and very important tip, is that you kind of understand, recognize your stereotypes, and see how you can get out of it. Have your own formula, design your own stuff, and work on your own belief system. Analyze what's your belief system about marriage, and not just yours. You and your partner can sit together and actually do this wonderful activity where both of you sit in and you start discussing, okay, this is what I thought about marriage before getting married, and this is my belief now. And then you can actually understand what are the different stereotypes that are cropping up, and you can take your partner's help, and you can also contribute to your partner's, you can say, whatever he comes up with or she comes up with. And this is an amazing exercise. I have seen so many couples actually evolve once they realize that, okay, these are the stereotypes that are influencing me, my behavior, my actions, my thoughts, my feelings. It definitely is a very empowering thing. And many a times I'm again repeating that It's never too late to understand, underline your own belief system, and try to find out and try to filter those stereotypes that are subconsciously kind of controlling you and your partner in the relationship. So I hope this tip is useful and I hope you use it. And once you use it, don't forget to write in to me about your experience. Thank you.